This is the AP breakdown, so let's break it down. Florida A&M University hits pause button on $237 million donation after questions rise. The donation from Batterson Farms Corporation's Gregory Jeremy and the Isaac Batterson Family Sevens Trust was presented on May 4th during the HBCU's annual commencement ceremony. After the media and school leaders raised questions about it, President Larry Robinson called an emergency meeting with FAMU's fundraising foundation May 9th, announcing the decision to pause the donation. With regards to the gift and the processing of it and so forth, we've already decided it's in our best interest to put that on hold, Robinson said during the meeting.
I spent most of the day reaching out to board members to share with them a decision that was made yesterday to put a pause on this activity. A hold is more or less the language that was used, pending some additional information that has come to my attention. And so we'll share more of that with the board, but I just want you to know already that with regard to the gift and the processing of it and so forth, in terms of any future processing, we've already decided that it was in our best interest to put that on hold.
The donation, which would have increased the school's endowment and potentially helped students and faculty for generations to come, was met with skepticism, partially due to some of Jeremy's past dealings. According to WCTV, Jeremy presented a $95 million gift to Coastal Carolina University in South Carolina, which fell through in 2020. The school eventually cut ties with the business owner in November 2020 after the deal failed. The hefty gift, received in the form of millions of shares of stock, had reportedly been transferred to FAMU. The entrepreneur made a pledge to donate 14 million shares of stock of intrinsic value worth at least $239 million to FAMU, according to the agreement. Then Jeremy was set to donate an additional $61 million over the next 10 years. However, experts said the math doesn't add up. Where does this valuation come from? Professor of Finance at Florida Atlantic University, Rebel Cole, said, "It raises more questions than answers. If I were a dog, my shackles would be up." Foundation members raised concerns and frustrations during the emergency meeting regarding how the school transacted a 9-figure donation without giving notice to them or the board of trustees. How did we get this far without knowledge of the transaction or the donor? Foundation member Takesha Kidd asked. Leadership, including Robinson and Vice President for University Advancement Shanta Friday Stroud, admitted to being banned from discussing the gift publicly due to a non-disclosure agreement, but defended their decision. Yes, there is clearly a risk, and we are seeing that in everything that has shaken out, Friday, Stroud said, but at the time, that was the decision. Per the agreement, the CEO requested the donation to be anonymous until he agreed to make it public. Experts feel the previous failed donation should have been a red flag that was presented during the gift's vetting process. Y'all, what I want to know is who left the gate open? This makes absolutely no sense. A few folks had their eyes on the money too hard and took their eyes off the ball, as it says here in the vetting process. This is an entire mess. What were they thinking? I know what they were thinking. They weren't thinking anything but about that money. When I was a kid, my mom always told me all money ain't good money. That's the truth. What do you think? Part 2 coming tomorrow. Let me know in the comments. Like, comment, and share.